proud of you. If no one's told you, I'm proud of who you become. Although I know that there is so much more to you than what you see. So every woman in the room, lift your hands. And this time you're not surrendering your life to Christ. Although that's who I serve. You're surrendering who you were to who you will become after you leave this room. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. And I forgive me. I forgive me. I forgive me for not being able to choose correctly. I forgive me I forgive me I forgive who I was in the last season. And I say goodbye to the unhealed girl within. I say goodbye to the one that doesn't have courage to reach for more. I say goodbye to the one that is screaming inside, I want out. I want out. I want out. I've been what everybody else wanted me to be. Now it's time for me to be free. Unapologetically. And I may not know how to do that. So every woman in the room, tell the woman you were before you walked in this room that you can't go with me. There's not a role for you to play. You've lost your position. Because I know that in order for me to become more, I have to believe more. I have to let go more. I have to declare more. I have to decree more. So you can't go. The mindset can't go. The movement can't go. The excuses can't go. Because I know that although I'm not where I want to be, that I know there is so much more inside of me. I may be over 50, but I still got life. I didn't achieve it when I was young, but I still have life. So I'm not running a race with anyone else. I'm running a race with me. I want to be the best me than I was yesterday. And when she gets tired, I want her to remember that this walk is not just for her. It's for the woman that's watching. So I'll draw strength from her. So my worst fear is on the outside of not going to heaven, is going to heaven meeting the fullness of who God created me to be. And I don't recognize me because I played too small. So who God created me to be, my twin will not know who I am. So I say to you today, woman, rise up to your twin so that when you cross over, you'll meet your identical twin. And she will say, you look just like I thought you would. I've been waiting for you to show up. I've been waiting for your arrival. I was praying for you when you thought you was by yourself. I was looking down at you, telling you, girl, come on. You could do this. You could do this. I'm your twin. I'm rooting for you. You got this. You could do this. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I relinquish who I was yesterday for the woman I am becoming today. And I may not have all of the tools in place, but I would no longer lean into my own understanding. I will become a student of myself. I would do any investigation. I would investigate my life to a science. Self-mastery will become my new game because I've done everything else. I surrender. I'm proud of you. Thank you for showing up just for you. Now get up and hug that girlfriend next to you and tell her, I'm proud of you.
Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit,
You know what? I can't.
let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet and my faith will be made stronger in the
I'm going to give you ladies some tools.
Y'all hanging right together. I'm coming for y'all. Yes.
Is there another elder in the room? Give yourselves a hand clap. I'm going to give you some tools. For any investigation. What is your vision for your life? And your life is huge, right? What is your vision for your female? If you're married, what's your vision for your marriage? If you're single, what's your vision for your singlehood? If you have children, what's your vision as a parent? What's your vision? You must have a vision. You got to have an aim, target, and a goal. Aim, target, and a goal. We will no longer walk around aimlessly, hoping that somebody rescue us. Rescue ain't coming. You're rescue. Cavalry ain't coming. How do I know? About 4 years ago, I was poisoned in Atlanta. Lost everything. Bedpan written, hospitalized, bodily fluids going everywhere. I've lived on financial levels, on all financial levels. But I thought that was going to take me out. So I no longer had my gifts and my talents to take care of me. I was in a strange city. And I never thought that nurses would be cleaning me. I never thought so. But I had to go to God. I said, God, I served you majority of my life. This is why I know this is not about him. He's who he's always been. Right? Yes. We're praying and ask God to show us him. God say, show me you. Show me you. When you show me you, I'll show you how big I am. I'll take me out of the box that you put me in. And the only reason why you don't have what you desire, what you won't mention, is because you put me in this box. Right? Self-mastery. I had to tap into a place that I had never known. I had been calling the name of Jesus for over 20 years. That's why I want you to know, woman, there's a different qualification in God that brings wealth in every area of your life, right? Nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody's coming. Calvary is not coming. Woman over 50, you still could become wealthy. Woman over 60, you can become wealthy. Woman over 70, you still can become wealthy. As of this day, we will no longer hear information to defend what we already know, but we would hear information to grow. We will no longer hear information to defend what we already know, but we will hear it to grow. In order to grow, we have to abandon the old mindset. Abandon the old mindset. Cultural barriers. Black purpose-driven women. We are used to collecting information to become information hoarders. but we don't apply 25% of what we already know. We know enough to change our lives right where we are. But are you willing to abandon what you know in order to manifest what God has already shown you, opposed to seeking for more? He says, don't seek for more, grow. Don't pray for more, grow. Don't go in circles. Busy is not fruitfulness. Busy is not growth. Busy make you tired. But if you walk into your femininity, your soft place, your spiritual sensors will come alive. Spiritual sensors. Think about a sensor. When you have an alarm in your house, you have a red target going around, right? The sensor catch waves of wind coming by, and it's so sensitive that it will go off. Just imagine a world with women that trade in who they are today, the G.I. Jane, for their femininity, and now all of a sudden we have sensors. Opposed to asking and begging, we don't know that that's what we're doing. You could beg without saying, give me please. Many of us are begging because we don't know who we are. We don't know. We're begging. You think begging is going to someone repeatedly asking them for something? No, that's the obvious beg. That's not what I'm talking about. The beg that I'm talking about is the one that keeps us in a place of complacency. So now we're begging life for something that is for free. It's free. Bullshit now. I'm telling y'all, somebody else about to show up. We can no longer beg life for what is free. It's free, but in order for us to manifest it, we got to become it in our head. So what we do is, the trick of the enemy is for us to stay on our knees asking God for something that is already available. So now you're praying the same thing year after year, manifesting nothing, when God is saying, here's your package right here on the other side of you not asking me for anything, but becoming everything. Stop begging the universe for what is free. It's free. But we don't know it because we're not free. This is not about salvation. This is not about giving our life to Christ. This is about you surrendering to you and what you secretly desire, what you would not tell someone else. So what is it? What is it? What do you have to trade in? What part of you have to trade in? Is it your mind? Is it your emotions? What is it you have to trade in? Because God is not changing. He's who he was when you came out of your mother's womb. So don't use him for small stuff. Yes, don't use him for stuff that won't change your life. Use him for something that will metamorphosize the next generation. It's too small. Praying and asking God to meet our daily bread is too small. It's bigger than that. Ask God to make you a river. Ask God to make you the ladder. Ask God to make you the table. Ask God to make you the leader. Ask God to make you the mentor. Ask God to give you a vision that will pull you when you want to throw in the towel. I threw in the towel. He threw it back at me and said, I'm not done with you yet. In the hospital room with the nurses wiping my body. Me. I had to tap into a place, not in God. This is what I'm telling y'all. Don't get lost. And I want y'all to hear me with your spirit. Don't get lost in church. Hear me. I want you to hear me. Many of you know I serve diligently. You serve with me. But it did nothing for my humanity. I had to tap into of me that was able to hear new instructions, because what I knew took me as far as I could go. God, how do I rebuild my life with nothing in my hand? How? I'm an entrepreneur. How, in a strange city, do I rebuild a life with nothing in my hand? How? He hid me. Nobody knew unless I told him. He hid me. Because that's what he does. Allow him to hide you. Come off the scene so that he could create in you a new mind. Many of us are not okay with being still. That's the problem. We have to move around all the time. But if we be still, we can hear. Your next level is in your hearing and in your sensitivity. G.I. Jane, it's time for you to trade in your uniform. G.I. Jane, you've overcome a lot, but you have no clue that you're wounded inside. Soldiers, boxers, they don't know. They're so busy fighting. The adrenaline from the fight keep you from realizing how injured you really are, right? A boxer has no clue that he has cracked ribs, that if he get hit one more time in the eye, he'll go blind. Soldiers don't know that they're bleeding inside, but because they're so busy trying to win the war and carry everyone else, they have no clue. But if they ever sat still, and made up in their mind that they won't save another individual, that they surrender their old mindset because they know that they're worth it, that you're willing to go to God and say, I'm no longer begging you for what is free for me. Now show me how to get the freebie that you have already created. I want all the freebies from God. I want all the freebies from God. He says, renew your mind. Now it's time for inner investigation. What type of relationships do you need to balance your life? Who is your Penina? Who is the one that triggers you to be your best? Who is that one that get on your last? And if all of your friends agree with you, you need to toss them to the side. I lose a lot of people in my life because I refuse for you to be a part of my life. And you not go nowhere. Find your Penina. Find that one that will say, girl, let's go. Find that one that is not only walking the walk, but even with the tears rolling down her face, she is going somewhere. Where are we going? Is this a friendship or a friend shift? It is time to shift. I want friendships. I don't want any more friendships. Where is your mentor shift? We have enough mentors. Do you have a mentor shift? Because we're going somewhere. We are not only qualified, we are relentless, but we need to be unleashed. So I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I'll put down the body bag of someone else's life. No more body bags. The weight is too heavy. No more body bags. No more body bags. An empath is someone that take someone else's burden and they feel obligated doing it. A toxic empath, is that one that takes it to their soul and ride it. They ride it. They ride it as if it's their own. Where did that come from? It comes from abandonment. Who dropped you? Shabbat said, who dropped you to where you have to pick up someone else's body bag? Empaths. Open the door. Open the door. Open the back door. Empathic spirits, leave the room today. Today, I have authority in the spirit. Leave today. Toxic empaths, you have no life. Your life support system has been pulled today. I want to live. I want to live. Lift up your hands. I want to live. We get ready to go. I want to live. I want to live. I want to live. The empath, no longer. Toxic empath, no longer. I will have a vision for my life. I will have a vision for my body. I will have a vision for my marriage. I will have a vision for my money. I will have a vision for my friendships. I will have a vision for my mentorships. I will look for my